So I wanted to come on here and share some thoughts about my brother from another, Cedric McMillan. Just found out yesterday some terrible news that he had passed, and he has ascended. But it just I can't. It's very hard to accept, to say the least. And I want to come on here to celebrate him. Questions of why and how doesn't really matter. What matters is that no matter what pain he was going through, he should not have that any longer. And I want to celebrate him because he's a man who I remember watching at the NBC Nationals. I remember seeing him pose, and I was just like, this guy done smoked the whole show. And countless other pros in the IPB felt the same. There was just him. Don't remember anyone else in that contest. And I remember knowing that I would be seeing him on a competitive stage real soon. And I remember him getting with Team Muscle Tech. And he came to the Honor Classic with Jay and myself one year. And he was like all about being up there with us. And I remember having to remind him, I was like, bro, take it from me. You got some dues to be paid. And he didn't like that so much. But he understood what I meant because of what I went through, just climbing up the ranks. And he just had a very strong competitive spirit. And I really embrace that very well because, as you guys know, I'm very competitive my damn self. But that's why losing him has been so tough because, this is a man who was in the role of leadership for our United States Army and encouraging men and women who defend our freedom to do just that. He was a very hard worker. Went against a tremendous amount of adversity, but one of the biggest things that I could say about Cedric is that he did it his way. People would say, oh, he needs to be more conditioned, or he needs to be this. He was like, man, I'm doing what I like, what I feel is real bodybuilding to me. And that takes a lot of guts because we are all trying to challenge ourselves to become that vision where judges will appreciate and reward. And he was very much rewarded for his efforts, winning various contests, including the Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic. Having people like Schwarzenegger, I didn't even win that show in Columbus. And him being able to get the respect amongst us all, but especially people like Lee Haney, Arnold, countless times. Anyone that's a fan of Cedric knows that Arnold loved him. And I just want to offer my most sincere condolences to his family. I know you guys are dealing with it, going through it. The bodybuilding community definitely lost someone special. Cedric was a prankster, man, and this is a guy that would send me DM jokes and stuff and share video. I'm gonna miss being on tour with him. I'm gonna miss seeing those late night gym sessions in different parts of the world. I'm gonna miss that laugh. I'm gonna miss that his essence, his competitive spirit. And I know he was dealing with a lot of pain. And I just continuously pray that his family, his friends, obviously the fans, you guys can just continue to mourn, but to celebrate him for the man he really is. And that is a champion. That is a person who loved everybody, and he wanted to share his quote-unquote gift with the world. And we lost a really good one. We lost a lot. But I know in my faith that the Lord has someone very, very strong up there. So Rest in power, my friend. See you on the other side.